earlier you were mentioning some people aren't wanting to file a claim. Maybe take some, just kind of look at how you're describing the good, the bad, and the ugly as far as insurance adjusters. Because it's funny that you mentioned that, but when I first got started, my husband and I, first of all, we were on a huge learning curve anyways because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. But one of the biggest objections we were getting over and over and over and over again was people either didn't want to file a claim or they wanted to talk to their insurance company first. And we were like, why is this happening? Like, what's going on? And what we figured out was we were putting too much emphasis on the bad adjusters. We were basically framing it as if they don't have a chance without us and their insurance company is the big bad wolf, and we were making it too good cop, bad cop. And you have to remember that homeowners have had their insurance companies or their insurance agents for 10, 15, 20 years. They just met you or me, right? So if we go overboard and we talk too much, we frame the insurance company as the bad guy too much, well, that makes a red flag go off in their head because they're like, listen, pal, I can appreciate that that's the information that you're giving me, but I've had my insurance company for 15 years. I just met you. So naturally, their trust level might be kind of compromised if you frame it that way. So make sure that you're just like, Mrs. Jones, by no means am I trying to suggest that your insurance company is out to get you. But, insurance adjusters are doing their best, but they're busy and they're not contractors. So sometimes we get adjusters who are great. They used to be contractors. They know exactly what goes into these jobs. They treat it like it's their house. They do a great job. Some adjusters are they're doing their best. They're following the checklist, but they need our help. And then every now and again, you get some adjusters that are just terrible. Like they deny blatant damage, or they just have no idea how to write up an estimate. Like they're the guys that are usually looking at car accidents. And now with this influx of hail claims, they have to go up and climb around on roofs, And so there's both sides of the spectrum. There's everyone in between. But what we do to make sure that you get the fairest assessment possible is, and then you go into it. So that's all part of the presentation anyway. Just try to not go over the top with the bad and the ugly, because sometimes it has an adverse effect.